So yeah, so the term shot callers and from my affiliation and the people I fuck with, it's more of a term of it. We don't really consider them shot callers. We just like consider them like the G homie. Oh, that's the G homie. So if the G homie calls something, if I respect your gangster enough that I know that you with it too, like I had a story I put on my channel about the homie suicide. He only 2 years older than me, but I respect his gangster from the juvenile to the county jail to the streets to the prison. Like we've known each other our whole lives. So when he said this is what we gonna do, I was all the way with the shit. Let's go. You ain't said nothing. Let's go. So Bloods and Crips, as far as street gangs, not affiliated, not the ones that are in organizations, but the regular Bloods and Crips, they more look at it like the G homies from their neighborhood, the known gangsters. You know what I mean? Like if you a known dude that's really with the shit, I can take you telling me what I should do to this dude over here.
Okay.
Even if you don't go with me, I can still respect your gangster because I know you would do it. If I know in my mind, or at least I believe you would do it, then I can respect that more. You know what I mean? There's somebody that's like, man, you ain't never did shit. How you gonna tell me to go do anything? Like, come on, man. Nah, we ain't doing that. You know what I mean? And it's a hierarchy, but it's not really like in ours, the way we rock, it's like you can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. We together, you can't make me do nothing. But if it's my turn, then it's just my turn. You know what I mean? Like if I ain't never done nothing or whatever, and okay, this homie was got this coming. We all having a meeting. Hey, we need. Hey, bro, you want to do it? Like who? You? Oh, like okay, they just got back from the whole. You three ain't never done nothing. Hey, y'all want to handle that? Okay. Motherfuckers gonna off top be like, yeah, we got it. You know what I mean? Because if you don't, it's kind of looking like you foul anyway. So it's like, damn, you don't want to ride for the car, but you in the car. Like, okay, well, you got to go then. Matter of fact, you got to go. You know what I mean? So it's not like you do have to perform. I don't want my message to get mixed up. You do have to perform, but this is the life we chose. But it's not like one person saying, like picking on you, like, oh, you got to go do this. No, you signed up for some shit that you knew came with it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So it's not like you just being bullied or forced or not. Everybody involved in what we involved in volunteer for this shit. We signed up for this shit. So don't cry when they get bloody or don't cry when they get aggressive. This is what it's about. You might get a busted lip. You might get a busted eye. That type of stuff happens in that lifestyle. You know what I mean? You might get stabbed. You might have somebody try to stab you. You might have to stab somebody. You know, you never know what might happen. You know what I mean? But you got to be ready for whatever because it can happen in them level 4 prisons in California, man. I mean, okay. it does really get to life and death on a regular basis, not once in a while, on a regular basis.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. So the last prison-related thing I want to ask you about. Okay, I understand. Like a few years back, the black and the Southern Mexican beef was real heavy. You know, like they had that huge riot at Pelican Bay. Several of them. That was a long
time ago, though. That one was a long time ago. The last big riot they had was at New Folsom, and like that I know about was at New Folsom in like 2010.
Okay. So
that one in Pelican Bay was like 2000.
Right.
That was like 20 years ago. Yeah.
Okay. So and
but that was a really big one.
How well, in your experience, how well did the brothers do against the Mexicans? Because I understand that the blacks are kind of like outnumbered 2-1, but how well did they hold their own generally, or how did that?
I'm gonna be, you know, I hate to say it, but strategically, as far as warfare is concerned, in those specific instances, the Mexican, like the Latinos planned it out better. They used pretty good warfare tactics. And what they did is, so as far as the one in New Folsom, I know exactly what they did because I was in the hole when it happened there at that prison. So I know exactly what they did. See, what happened is the Bloods and the Crips had got into an incident on the yard. So they put the Bloods and the Crips on lockdown, right? And at that prison, they separate by affiliation who gets locked down. So if the Southerners do something to each other, they'll just put the Southerners on lockdown, the Southern Mexicans, right? If the Bloods and the Crips do something, they'll just put the Bloods and the Crips on lockdown, and they'll leave all the Bay Area blacks like programming. Yeah, you guys get programmed just the blood. So what happened is the Southerners and the Bay Areas. Let's just say the Bay Areas because there's some affiliations involved, but I don't want to speak about the affiliations, the organizations. But there's a hill at the top, which is right next to the Southern Mexican area, and the Southern Mexicans been trying to jockey for that area, so because they didn't want blacks that close to their area anyway. Well, we knew that it was in the air. You know, we was always ready every day in case it popped, whatever. Well, right after the Bloods and the Crips went on lockdown, the Southern Mexicans took that as a chance, and all the Southern Mexicans rushed the Bay Areas when they were by themselves and didn't have no other support to come help. You know what I mean?
Oh.
So it was more than 2-on-1 in that incident. It was like at least 5-on-1 as far as numbers was concerned.
Okay.
So it's like, no, the brothers didn't fare that well because they were totally outnumbered. We all know that 1-on-1, no disrespect to anybody out there, we're very formidable. You know what I mean? We're very formidable. You know, and that's why every other race that's ever tried to come at blacks, they always have to come with weapons. You know what I mean? They always have to come with weapons because if you go per person, if you line up, I mean, like I said, I never try to disrespect nobody on my channel, but if you line up 20 blacks and you line up 20 Asians and have them all 1-on-1 fight, I'm pretty sure the percentage is going to come out more blacks winning. You know what I mean? And that's not just disrespect to nobody, but you know, it is what it is. You know, we thankfully from God have been blessed with a lot of natural ability and natural athletic ability. So coming to defend ourselves seems to be easy for a lot of us. You know, and a lot of us all we do in prison is work out. Some other cars, you know, their statures are small, or you know, they're small people or whatever. Like, and I'm trying not to be disrespectful to other races, but it's just like, you know, hey, it is what it is. A lot of times you have to come at us sneaky or outnumber us because but strategically it's a smart thing to do as far as war, because coming at us when the numbers are even, that's not gonna look good at the end. We're gonna conquer. And there's been many incidents, let's be real clear, where we maxed out other races. There's been many incidents. They just don't get so publicized, you know, because it just don't get publicized like that. They don't publicize all of them. You know, Pelican Bay's got so publicized because somebody got killed, you know what I mean, with a gunshot. And it was such a big thing. And just like the one that happened in New Folsom in 2010, it didn't get publicized, you know what I mean? But it's like it's because they really didn't want to expose the fact that they had so many little blacks on the yard with so many Mexicans. You know what I mean? They didn't want to expose that they separated like that up there. They do their own kind of segregation up there. So, you know, don't get it, excuse my language, but don't get it fucked up. We hold our own. We very formidable. It's not like no race is ever running over no blacks in prison, period, without us taking off. Right. The only way you ever get away with anything being another race with us is if you do some sneaky shit and take off on us when we're not paying attention, or take off on us when all of our numbers ain't available. You know what I mean? Like catch the blacks on lockdown and catch a couple black. Like this happened in High Desert back in '97 or '96. 2 blacks were coming back from the law library and the whites attacked them when it was just 2 dudes way on the other side of the yard by themselves. But it popped. And all the blacks from the other side ran over there, and we tore their ass up. You know what I mean? So it's like, because all the story, a lot of times brothers ain't just telling the stories. And these other dudes will tell the stories trying to glorify that shit. We're not glorifying it. We do what we do every time. Every time.
Okay.
You know what I mean? We are far from the low man on the totem pole. We the top 2. We the top 2. And in my mind, we the top.
Right.
So it's whatever. We might not have the numbers, but we the top. You know what I mean?
That's what's up. Okay. So I want to switch gears here a little bit. So since you've been released, what's been going on with Nate Dogg? Like, what's been keeping you from going back to inside?
Oh, well, first and foremost, the main thing keeping me from going back inside is drive, man. Drive. My incessant need for success.
Okay.
I have a very deeply rooted belief that belief and confidence that I'm going to be an extremely successful person in life, and the only thing, and only person that can stop that is myself. Um, so that's what keeps me going. The fact that I wasted 18 years of my life and I don't have no more time to waste.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't believe that nothing can stop me but me. So the only way I'm gonna go back is if I want to go back, literally. And people say, "What do you mean?" Well, I don't do things to go back because I don't want to go back. I don't even play with that kind of thing. Like people, I had a friend not too long ago that got arrested for having ammunition in his car, bullets. When you're an ex-felon, you're not supposed to possess any kind of guns or ammunition. But you had bullets in your car. But now you're acting like they're wrong for arresting you. But in your parole paperwork, you're not supposed to have guns. You're not supposed to have ammunition. So you gave them a reason to arrest you.
Right.
You know what I mean? Me personally, not only am I not giving them a reason to arrest me, I'm not doing it for them. That's how I live my life. Period. I don't do it not to get arrested. I live my life not to get arrested. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I got a gun here, but I can't take it there because I might get caught. No, I don't associate. I don't participate in anything that's going to get me in trouble because it's about success. It's about success and being successful. And being successful. I've been consistent. I got a channel for those who don't know. You can go to YouTube at Nate Dog 916 and check me out. I got an Instagram at Nate.dog 916. And my thing is about interview. I interview ex-convicts, that come out and be successful.
Okay.
If you come out and you doing your stuff and you're successful, that's the story I want to tell. But not only that, I want to see what led to you going in the first place. You know what I mean? I don't want to just tell, prison stories. Nah, we got a lot of homies doing that. You know what I mean? They got that under control. They got that lane clearly solidified. Good stuff. Everybody can see it. Go to freshhouseseries.com if you don't mind if you plug in somebody. Go to freshhouseseries.com and see Big Hurt. Go to Dirty Weather 916 and see the homies that's pushing those lanes. Go to 23 and 1, Lockdown 23 and 1. Check out Josh. Check out Neil Dazad. You know what I mean? These people are pushing that lane. My lane is the whole highway. I'm not just on the lane. You know what I mean? They got lanes. I got the whole highway the way I'm pushing it. And I want to see what happened in your childhood that made you think this was okay, that led to you doing this to go to prison. Then when did you wake up and realize you was walking around in darkness all your life? Mm-hmm. And what are you doing now actively every day to wake up and show your kids a better way? Or show society that convicts aren't what you read in paperwork.
Right.
Just because I've been convicted of a crime, this ain't me. This is me in prison. This ain't me as a man. Come on, there's so much more. And that's what I'm doing, man. I got a whole lot of irons in the fire. I'm not really going to speak about a lot of them, but it's about prison reform. And not just prison reform, mental reform of these streets, man. And letting people know that there's more than one way to live your life. Just because you grew up in the hood, that don't mean that's how you have to lock your brain in for the rest of your life, man. Right. It's that simple, man. Growing up rough, like Pac said, growing up rough, that ain't even what we called it. We didn't think we was growing up rough. We was just growing up. You know what I mean? So, but we don't have to stay stuck in that mental mindset, man. Mm-hmm. We can do whatever we want as people. Like, I'm not even trying to be on no racial situation, nothing. As people, men, women, white, black, yellow, Mexican, whatever. We can do whatever the fuck we want to do in life. We got to go do it, though. Stop listening to everybody else and do what we want to do. And if being incarcerated and being locked up is what you want to do, go do it. Have fun. You know what I mean? And when you're done, wake up. Take care of your family. Propagate your people out here on a good note. Show your people how not to get locked behind those stoops. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm doing, man. 5.5 years. I've been out 5.5 years. I haven't went one day without a job, brother. I haven't went one day without a job. I got a job the day after I got out, and I've been employed better and better jobs ever since. And now I have a career. I drive commercial trucks for a living now.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So this week, no, I mean, not even trying to floss on people, but this week I signed, tomorrow actually, I signed my paperwork to buy my first house. You know what I mean?
Congrats.
You
What's
know,
up?
sitting right next to me, they can see right here my motorcycle. I'm going to buy another motorcycle. It's not about monetary gain, but at the same time, sometimes you got to enjoy the fruits of your labor. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? And show people that I can do all this stuff you see the homies in the hood doing that you look up to. Oh, he got a car with beat and he got nice chains and all this stuff. Man, we can do all that legally, bro. I don't wear
Mm.
all the chains and stuff. I don't do that, but I can afford to. I can afford to. I got the nice cars. I got the nice bikes. I got the nice house. You know what I mean? We can do all this legally, and that's what I want the youngsters to understand, man. Just because you grew up like that, man, don't mean you can't have all that same shit you want, and they can never take it away from us.
That's what.
Because
And
I
I.
had all that shit before I went to prison, and they took it all from me when I went to prison.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's what's up. And I understand that you kind of, you still sometimes work with the incarcerated brothers. Like, it's
Yeah.
still like it's like a book you promoting, like a poetry
Yeah,
book you got.
absolutely, absolutely. Thank you for reminding me about that. I actually have a book called The Way Back, written by a brother named Michael Owens, Michael Ojerinde Owens. He is currently serving a life sentence without parole in California State Prison. He's been incarcerated about, I believe, 19 years now. Um, this is his second book. I'll see if I can get Foreign Currency. That's his first one. That's the first one. He's got some real good stuff. It's called The Way Back. There's a little cover of it.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, you can look on my Instagram at nate.dog916 and you'll be able to read this and see a picture of the brother. There's a picture of him.
Okay.
But I got these books available. If you people want to purchase them, you can contact me at nate.dog916. They're not online because we did all the publishing and promoting ourselves, so we didn't put
Oh,
them online. But you can contact us. We'll mail them out to you. However you guys want to do it, we could do it. The books are $20 a piece. We all the proceeds go to helping the brother, man, in his legal case in his fight for clemency, man. Because
mm,
his case, he was unfortunately he was a gang member in a shootout with some other gang members. They were trying to kill him. They shot him 4 times, and he ended up killing them. So we're trying to fight for the self-defense look. You know what I mean?
right.
All the witness statements say that the other 2 people that died, because 2 people died, that the other 2 people jumped out and started shooting him first, and he just shot back in self-defense. So it's like, we're just going by witness statements. Nobody, he never made a statement and said nothing. But yeah, all the monies go to trying to help that brother get clemency. Um, I appreciate any support anybody want to give to the brother. Uh, I promise you, anybody who buys books from that, all the money goes directly to him for his case. I have no connection other than I got a lot of love for the brother. I've done time with the brother. I've walked yards with the brother. I've fought in riots with the brother. So
Okay.
I'm promoting him. Um, as far as me personally, I'm pushing my YouTube channel. If anybody wants to help, you know what I mean. I can always use help because all my personal monies go to building my empire, my
Mm-hmm.
house, my cars, my everything, my kids. I got 10 kids. Yeah, so all mine go to mine. Yeah. So if anybody feels like they want to support this Nate Dogg 916 shit, you can always go to my go to my page, and I got a PayPal on my page and all that if you want to support me
Okay.
buying more camera equipment or whatever. I appreciate any help, but I'm not asking, I'm not begging. But if you feel like you believe in mine, once you go look at it, man, you more than willing. I'm more than happy to accept any kind of assistance, man. But it's Nate Dogg 916 on YouTube, or Nate.dog916 at Instagram, man. But yeah, let's keep it pushing, man.
And which the best one to contact you to get the book on the Instagram?
Instagram. Yeah, hit me on the Instagram, Nate.dog916 if people who are
Okay.
interested in the book. And then we can figure out the way to make it as safe for the people and their money so they can believe they get it. But the book, technically, look, I say the book is $20, right? I'm really only charging $15 for the book, but I'm charging postage, shipping, and handling. So I got to ship it to you. So that's why I say $20. So I'm
Right.
assuming, I'm hoping it's only $5 to ship the book. So hopefully I don't have to come out of pocket. But if I do, hey, it is what it is. $20 for the books if they get at me. Um, it's good. And any other donations, if anybody want to donate to his cause or my cause, we accept all donations. We don't charge. Unlike other people, we don't charge, but we do accept donations if people believe in what we're doing.
Exactly.
And all we're trying to do is show that, as far as like this book and me, is we more than our crime, man. We more than our circumstances, man. We real men out here trying to take care of our families and do our stuff the right way, man. And just so you guys know, anybody watching this channel, man, I'm a working man. I work hard every day. I have one day off a week. That's today, and that's when I do this YouTube stuff. You know, so I'm not some guy that's just sitting on his couch begging you guys for money. So any kind of support you guys give me, believe me, it'd be well garnered. Put it that way.
That's what's up. Well, brother, I appreciate you taking your time and your day off to interview with me. You know, I had just hit this brother up yesterday, and he rapped with me. He was like, all right, we can do it. So I really appreciate that, you know.
Absolutely,
I know you're pretty sought after. Your channel's blowing up, so you could have just passed me, but I'm glad, you know, you gave me the opportunity. And I could say you a good shining example to the brothers that, hey, I might have grew up in these circumstances, but I don't have to be. You know what I'm saying?
We control our own steps.
Right. A lot of young guys grow up thinking, oh, well, I'm from the ghetto. I'm always going to be the ghetto. It don't have to be like that, you all. And this brother's right here, living proof. He got out of prison after 17 years, got a job the next day, and been working ever since, about to get his own crib. He got his bike. Like I said, it ain't about material. Like I said, enjoy the fruits of your labor. He's doing his thing. So any young cat out there saying is, it ain't no such thing as a generational curse or bloodline curse. You can, if you want better, you can do better. And this brother right here, living, breathing proof. So you go out and check his channel out, get that book to help the brother out, and just, you know, watch this. He got a lot of positivity going on his channel. So check the brother out. So like I said, brother Nate, I sincerely appreciate your time, brother. And maybe we can, you know, we'll keep it going for the future, bro.
And if I can say one last thing before I go, man, if y'all don't do nothing else, man, stay loyal to yourself, man. Stay loyal to yourself. Don't let nobody take you off your square, man. Decide what you want to do and do it. Don't let nobody dissuade you from nothing. Because other than that, you living your life for somebody else and not for you, man. That's it. So, all right, let me stop.